y'all! Welcome to the life of Pylia. It's Pylia, and today we're gonna go on just a little adventure. I thought we'd do something a little bit different than where we've been going. You know, we've been on our world tour. Where else? What else? We've done a few like museums and stuff. So I thought today that we would go somewhere just a little bit different than where we've been. We're going to go to the What's Lost Spirits sim. I haven't been there before, but it looks pretty cool in the destination guide. I will link that in the description for this video, as well as include the slurl in case you just want to brave it and go on your own. Let's talk about what I got on right quick. If you will remember, a few weeks ago, like a month ago, I think it was, this hair came out. Let's look at it. The hair is from Ravul. It's the Soda Rolleriana. And when it first came out, it didn't have the back part here. And so there was like a whole bunch of folks who were outraged about it. I might have maybe, I don't know, said something about it or not. I think maybe that was one of the weeks where I was like, I don't know. But initially when I saw it, since it didn't have the back, I was like, oh, what is this? Anyway, there was so much like negative feedback going to the creator about this that she went ahead and she put out a whole new pack that has all of these curlers in there. So if you had already purchased this when it was for the Happy Weekend sale or the Saturday sale, whichever it was, then you got the new pack with all of the cans in it already. I got the Pro Pack so I can like switch out the cans. I can choose whatever hair color. And then, I don't know, I just like it. I think it's really fun. And then what else? So that's what I got on for my hair. And for my little outfit, this is a place that I discovered this weekend. It's called Melanzana. But y'all know I be liking these little shorts and these tank tops. So I grabbed this. I got the fat pack for this as well. I think it was like 550 linden, something like that. But it has like a bunch of different options. So you'll probably be seeing all the varieties of that. And then I do have on Maze's soft thighs mod for my thighs. We just really like this. A little extra flesh and bits to grab there. And then for my shoes, these are from Valance. They're just some sneakers. I don't know. None of these people sponsor me. I just like, you know, maybe you see something I have and you want to know where I got it. Maybe not. Maybe you're like, oh, I just be sure I don't shop at those places. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and head on over to What's Lost Spirits. It's supposed to be kind of spooky, so if I get scared, I apologize. I wonder if I should have sounds on. I'll turn them on. We'll see what happens. Maybe I won't need them. Let me choose the region settings for the weather. I feel like that always goes better when I do that as well. Okay. Oh, we got some nice little background music. I don't know if y'all can hear it. We'll turn this up. I turned the background music up just a little bit so you can hear that as well. So, I don't know. I've never been here. This could be like a total disaster. Oh, they have a live performance. Oh, this was back in November, though, so probably no more of those. Let's just kind of wander around, see what we can't find. So over this way, it's supposed to be like a collection of nightmares. This crazy-looking nurse is welcoming you to the place, handing you some pills. No, thank you, ma'am. No, thank you. This is, I mean, really gorgeous. I love how this is rendered and everything, but oh, and then zone 88. This is a place to teleport to. All right, so this is all still under construction, but that's okay. I mean, we can look and see what they have there. So we have like this crazy girl. Oh, she's tied to that. Holy smokes. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sure that these aren't like staying here because, you know, they said they are under construction. She has all these things in her back. so much little interesting things here. Maybe we should have picked somewhere with the
medium's medication time. Please head to the, well, you
No,
know
thank
where to
you.
go.
No, thank you. All right, so it's supposed to be like an insane asylum, I think. Right, the walls, I don't see the walls. So I don't know how to get out. I think this is a doorway right here. I'm gonna click on something. Can I just sit over here? Whew. Where there's a will, there's a way, y'all. Second Life's been real weird about that lately for me. We got this creepy little guy over here. Look how big his hands are. You know what they say about big hands? I don't. I mean, I do know what they say about big hands, but I don't believe the hype. All right. So let's see. There's other craziness happening in this part of Second Life. Let's go in this building here. This is the magic shop. I don't know if they have anything here or not. They got some books. These are really nice. I think maybe it's just books for now. Oh wait, there's something flying around outside. Did y'all see that? I didn't make it up. Of all the things I could possibly make up, I don't know why I'd make up something flying around outside. Oh, it's this. Okay, so we'll get there. Oh, so finally that building rezzed. So the building just hadn't rezzed yet. That's really interesting though, kind of like this Art Deco. I think it's like an insane asylum. Then you have these people in their like group, I don't know, I'm calling it group therapy. All right, let's go walk around. I don't really want to go back in there since number one, we've already been in there, but I don't know. Y'all know that the way they used to treat like mental health problems was like super crazy. Not even that long ago too. Like even just in like the 70s, you would have crazy stuff going on. There was that, what's that guy's name? Geraldo. Like his big, I don't know if it was like his very first like big deal, but he did have a big deal where he was investigating some mental hospital in New York State. I don't know if it was Long Island or Staten Island or whatever. There's lots of little islands right there. I like the way these are done. I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting anyway. So he was doing that. He like was investigating it, and they found that like people were just like kids, like not necessarily even like violent individuals, which I'm only saying because there seems to be people seem to feel differently when, oh gosh, get off the, hey Leah. If they find out someone is a violent offender or not. But they, people would just be like put up in, oh, they'd be naked and they'd just be like stranded in rooms and left to like fend for themselves. Like they'd get food, but I don't think it was like really like, it was like gruel almost. I feel like. And they would like have accidents, bathroom accidents all over themselves. And like the people who were supposed to clean and take care of them just weren't doing it. All right, so I just wanted to see if we were gonna move with this. So cool. I'm trying to zoom out a little bit. I don't know where this is gonna take us. I like how relaxed she always looks. She's like, okay. Whew. Made it up to this tower. It's pretty cool. I feel like we've seen things, oh, like this before. But remember, this is supposed to be like representations of someone's nightmares, right? So it's very dark. Anyway, back to this place. Anyway, this place ended up shutting down. But as a result of it, like, I don't know what happened to the people who were there. I know here in Dallas, probably about 20 years ago, they closed uh, one of the state-run facilities. And they didn't really have a place to put a lot of the people, so they just ended up homeless. Kind of messed up, right? Like, you already have all these issues. Is this off? Oh, it's coming back to us. Let's run for it. Remember, it didn't stay here very long. It's still super cool, though. It just kind of flies through the sky and it has the noise. I love that.
It's the medium's medication time. Please hand to them.
Well, no, I love a train. I don't know if the train's gonna go anywhere. Oh, it's like an old New York train. You got Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens. Cool. Yeah, so I don't know what happened to all those people, but there was a the show that I was watching was about like one of the stories about a crazy person from this asylum who lived over and, you know, kidnapped kids or whatever. What are those called? Creepy stories that they tell kids. Oh, so I think we're under the water here, but let's, you know, we're adventurous folks. It's okay that we're under the water. Oh! There was just all the sparkling. Now it's like it's trying to keep us down. Ah! Well, this place is definitely creepy. Let's see what's over here. Okay, and so then there's this little hand guy over here. Oh, another hand. So like the hands are coming out of the water. Oh, and this is a face. Oh, I see. I see. I'm with it now. Let me zoom in just a little bit. I didn't have my render far enough. Is that what it is? I don't even know. I want to like get up in his eyeball. I don't think that I would even remember my dreams enough to be able to do some of this stuff, you know? Like, I think it's super cool though. I don't know. What about y'all? Do y'all remember your dreams? I want to be like right in their mouth. I'm just getting worse and worse. See, I'm just flying right through stuff. I'm not trying to do that. Let's come over here, I guess. Well, now that I know I can fly, this place just... You know, sometimes you try to go places and you can't fly, and it's just so annoying. Because they have, like, cool stuff off somewhere and you can't see it. Because you need to be able to fly to get there. This cool building here. Let's see what's down here. Ooh, so creepy. Love it though. Love it. Here we go. It's coming in. Isn't this cool? And I don't know if these were made in Blender, but definitely since I have been learning it, I have a much greater appreciation for some of these things. She has this little gauge on her chest. So cool. It's almost like a Pinocchio, right? Love this. I love the deep cheekbones. Here I am, like, this is such a dark place, and I'm like, bright hair, bright, whatever. It's a nice juxtaposition. Juxtaposition. What do y'all think about dreams? You think that they're like, that they tell you like the future, or do they have any meaning for you at all? This is cool. I know some people feel like very prophetic about their dreams and feel like they're always trying to tell them something. I guess for me, it depends on the dream. Mostly if when I have a crazy dream, I try to think about what maybe has been going on with me. And then what might my subconscious brain be trying to tell me. Look at this. Instead, they have like those butterfly displays. These are like fairy displays. That's a really cool idea. Oh, this place is so awesome. I'm so glad we came here. Well, these are lights. Just showcase different things. Kind of weird just to have them in the middle here. Oh, I guess we can sit here and it'll pose us. Oh, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, the other thing that I had on my mind. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am so sorry that we went to that coffee shop. So we went to that coffee shop on Monday, the 2nd. And y'all know I just been trying to check out new coffee places. Just kind of, I think it's just fun to go get coffee in the morning with y'all and do a quick little live stream. I know that some people are feeling like, oh, if you're going to do a live stream, you need to be on there for a few hours. That's hatching from an egg. So cool. But like, I don't necessarily feel like that's the case. If I'm just waking up and getting my life together and I got 20 minutes in the morning, I have a really good time just popping in right quick and wishing everybody a good day. And that's kind of just what I've been trying to do. So anyway, that place we went today, y'all, I need to check these places before I go because, oh, look at this elephant. I felt so bad when I saw that thing, and maybe if y'all watched it, you might be able to catch the moment when I was like, what in the F is this? Well, these are cool. They're like blinking eyes at you. Maybe we'll take our photo over here. I don't know. So many awesome places. So I had gone in. This was like right when we walked into the coffee shop, right? I go in and I'm like, oh, look, they have audiobooks, because that was one of the things in their descriptions that made me want to go. And then what's the first thing that I see? Some pray the gay away thing. And I was like, oh, Lord, because I just think that's so horrible. Like, let people live their own lives. Like, mind your own business. And, I don't know. Like, religion is such a funny thing. I know Soli was talking about it in the comments. I don't know. And without going too much into it, I certainly do not begrudge anybody having a religious perspective about anything. I think that is an important part of being human for some folks. But I think that when you cross that line to where you're forcing your opinions about religion and spirituality on other people, I think you're doing a disservice. And I struggle with it too. I don't struggle with being homophobic, but I struggle with like what's the appropriate response to them that's not angry and that's helpful and that comes from a place of love, you know? Especially when, well, anything that I feel passionately about. I don't want to treat anybody differently or poorly because we have different views, because I don't think that's how anybody's going to resolve anything or anyone's going to learn doing anything like that. But at the same time, I don't want people to walk around being jerks for no reason. They're setting people up for those sorts of surprises and just think that that's acceptable either. I don't know. And like when I was talking about, you know, because I started talking about language, you know, one of the things I was talking about was in some of the sales, I've made fun of some men's clothing. Oh, this is so cool. That has maybe been a little bit more feminine. And I know that I have made fun of them, and I'll catch, and I just don't realize it in the moment. And then I catch myself doing it. And I'm like, oh, holy smokes, Pylia, you need to not be like that. So that's definitely something that I'm working on for myself. So if any, you know, as I said in the stream, if anything that has been said as far along those lines has been offensive, let me know. Like, tell me so I can do better, right? Probably not. I don't know. I just always have been that way, where I worry about, I don't want to offend anybody. Because I've always had trans friends and gay friends, but it's the same thing like when we talk about race, you know. I think sometimes people honestly say things and they don't realize it. Like, I took a class at work. Well, I went to a thing at work. It was a conference. Sorry, it was a conference over at one of the universities here. And there was a talk about microaggressions, and they had the lady who was giving the presentation. And I realized I had said some of these things without even thinking about it. But as soon as she like explained it and was like, this is why you shouldn't say, like, this is how other people can take this, I was like, holy smokes, you're completely right. That's what that is actually saying. So I just try to be really mindful. Not like, I don't necessarily censor myself, but I just know, and hopefully anyone who knows me knows that I would never like intentionally say anything to hurt someone in that way, you know? And so this guy's cool too. Basically everything here I think is super cool. And so, you know, it was just eye-opening. And for people who were like, oh, well, I don't mean it that way, and so you shouldn't take it that way. It's not your place to decide how other people take what you say. Your response, I mean, you can say whatever you want to say. I am a big believer, and I know that this is going to convolute things a little bit, but I am a strong believer in free speech for exactly things I don't want people to say. Because if I can't expect to be able to say what I want to say, whereas I know some people don't want me to say what I want to say sometimes. Oh, we haven't been down here yet. Look at these crazy elephants, though. So certainly, anyway, let me just get back to my little rant here while we're going around this crazy place. Because I want to have the freedom to say whatever I want to say, I need to allow other people to have that same freedom. And this actually is the result of Noam Chomsky. If you are a Noam Chomsky fan, you probably are aware that he got into some hullabaloo for similar perspective. So just because I believe someone has the right to say something does not mean that I agree with them or that I even want to hear what they have to say. Just that they have the right to express themselves. Because it works both ways. That's what it is. It works both ways. And as soon as I start saying, no, you shouldn't be allowed to say that, someone else is going to come around and be like, well, no, Pylia, you shouldn't. Come on, let's get it together, first of all. You shouldn't be allowed to say these things. This offends me, so you shouldn't be allowed to say it. Well, slippery slope, super slippery slope. Anyway, so in short, I apologize that I took y'all to that horrible place. And going forward, we will be doing a little bit more exercising, a little bit more diligence to be sure that the places that we visit are more aligned to a perspective that I'm not even like trying. I know it sounds like I'm trying to pick my words carefully like a politician. I'm not. But are more aligned to an inclusive perspective as opposed to a decisive one. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I felt like that place this morning was very, like, I was so pissed off. That's like, I still had a few minutes I could have gone, but I was so mad. And like, I don't like to curse on my stream or in my videos, but it was really hard for me not to. And then I went back on my lunch and I was like, let me just see if this is what I think it is, because I don't want to jump to conclusions because it is a religious place. I don't want to jump to conclusions and be doing, you know, the same thing that I'm accusing them of doing. But no, we were right. Were we able to get in this little box or no? I don't think we even tried. Anyway, this place is super cool. I don't know how to get in this box though. I can't go that way. Now I'm back at the bottom of the water. Maybe I'm not supposed to get in the box. Maybe it's there for something else. What was this over here? Another area we haven't even seen. Little kind of fairy-esque area. Super fun. Anyway, I know I kind of really ranted a lot in this video, and I apologize for that. I hope y'all were able to make it through and look at all this cool stuff with me. Here at What's Lost Spirits. I didn't lose anything here. If anything, I feel like I gained. It was nice to just kind of zone out for a little bit. Oh, what is this? There's something over here. Oh, okay, let's figure out how we get there. It was nice to kind of zone out while we're just gonna follow this. So I wonder, is there supposed to be like a boat or something that we're missing? Maybe. I mean, we probably did this all wrong, but we're gonna walk into this child's mouth. It's like a carnival. Oh. Ooh, spooky carnival. Ooh, I told y'all, I get, like, if you watch that Halloween video and I'm like, oh my God, I really got scared. I startle really easy. Cool mushrooms there. We got these little alien ride. Let's see if we can actually, oh, it does stuff. Oh. Oh, how fun. These different animations. What a fun place. I do love a carnival. You know what what else I was thinking about doing as far as videos go? Oh, we've written on some of these before. Was since I am trying to learn the blender, and some people have expressed like an interest in learning it as well. Like a giant mermaid, so cool. Is that I would do this tutorial with me videos, but they're gonna take a while because sometimes these videos take me a while. But I think that could be fun too. And that way, maybe it would inspire some of y'all if you wanted to learn how to do it. Maybe it would you'll see how crazy I am when I'm doing it, and it would inspire you and maybe make you feel like you can do it too. Because I've talked to some people and they're like, oh, I'd like to, but I just can't. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't? It's a tutorial. You start off with, no, you can't, but you end with, look what I did. We're gonna do this ride too. This one kind of locks your view into place. Oh, she's clapping. How fun. Huh. So I'm stuck again. Lots of fun stuff here. Does this go around too? Oh, I do not like this. I'll already tell you. I don't know where I am. Underwater makes sense. All right, let's find something to sit on. Joke's on you, Pylia. Get on this horse. Oh, I'm getting my 25 cents worth for sure. Get off of this before we get kicked off of YouTube. Well, y'all, I think that's gonna wrap it up for our tour of What's Lost Spirits. I hope that you had a fun time, that you saw some crazy things. Maybe you want to come and take some photos here or come and explore on your own, because I'm sure that there are things that I missed. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thanks so much for doing that. It really means a lot to me, especially when I see you all chime in and I start to recognize your names and stuff. It really makes me feel good, and I love the exchange and the conversation that we have of different ideas and viewpoints. You know, at the end of the day, we're all a bunch of humans playing a game, you know, and I'm glad that YouTube has given me an opportunity to connect with individuals who I may have not otherwise interacted with in Second Life. So I'm definitely grateful and appreciative for that. If you're new here and you just heard my rant and looked at all the crazy stuff, I'm sorry if that, I'm not really sorry though. Like, welcome to the life of Pylia, where we just kind of do whatever. Yeah, but I've been having a lot of fun doing the coffee chats in the morning, so I'm going to keep up doing those. I think just the 3 times a week like I did last week. That seemed to work really well for me and give me time to think of something to talk about with y'all. So if you haven't already subscribed, now might be a good time to do that, and you can see what we're going to be talking about in our coffee chats. You can watch me make some stuff in Blender as I'm learning how to do that. And we can hang out and explore stuff in Second Life. Anyway, y'all, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're inclined to do so. And I'll see you next time.